Hello, welcome to the next issue of Best of Italy, Volume 3 already. This week I'm going to talk to you guys about valuables and money. So we're going to talk first cash versus credit card. It's a good topic. Lots of people are always interested in knowing, how much cash do we bring? How many credit cards do we bring? So we're going to kind of dive into that a little bit here. The first thing is cash is definitely a good idea to have a little bit on hand for a few situations. I'll identify those as the bathrooms. Many of the bathrooms will require a payment that are public. Public bathrooms in Italy many times will be 50 cents, 50 euro to a dollar euro. So it's a good idea to have that in change as they are coin operated or attendant into the bathrooms. So the next area would be identified as a cash only would be if you're going to be getting a small purchase. So a water or a coffee. Many times those are going to be too small that you wouldn't meet the minimum that they require for having a credit card purchase. And then the last one would be if your credit card just stops working or is compromised. What is the best way to get the euro? Prior to leaving the U.S., you can absolutely reach out to your bank and see if they have that option to purchase that for you, and you can go ahead and arrive in country with them. Or when you get there, you can use an ATM with either your PIN number with a credit card, or some people do travel with their debit card. They're for that purpose only, to get the cash from the ATM, and then they put that debit card away. But in country, they will have their national banks that have ATMs that you will be able to use your credit card in. That way, then your card company is making the direct translation for the conversion from United States to the euro. You'll be getting a good exchange rate and not taken advantage of. How much? So again, they talk about each person somewhere between 50 and 100 euro per week. I think that's a fair amount, understanding where you're going to be using the cash potentially. If you feel like you're going to be using cash more than you would a card, then obviously you would want to adjust for that. Just a note, American Express and actually Discover Card is something that is not accepted in Italy and much of Europe. So keep it with a MasterCard or a Visa. We do recommend bringing 2 bank cards. The reason why we suggest 2 bank cards is obviously if one of them would be compromised, have fraud on it, or worst case scenario, the next topic, pickpocketing. If you were to become a victim of pickpocketing and find that they have indeed taken your credit card, you would have a backup that was stored in a separate area. Pickpocketing is definitely a thing that's happening in Europe right now. Italy is not any different than the others that are experiencing an increase in this. Tourism is a draw, and these people are professionals, and this is what they do, and they do a very good job. With that being said, we always recommend crossbody bags so that they can't just take it off your shoulder. We recommend that everything is held right in the front of you, so any of the zippers aren't exposed to the back. Yes, they can get into those zippers and you won't even feel it. So keeping all valuables, everything right in front of you, never laying your phone down on the table, which is a hard habit. I think we'll all have to catch ourselves on a couple of times, but they will swipe that phone and they will take it away just as fast as we put it down. Obviously, being aware of our surroundings and watching out for each other is going to be our biggest piece of security as our group goes through Italy together here. If you have additional questions regarding the cash card or pickpocketing, reach out to me and I can discuss that with you in a little bit more depth. We want to jump into day 3, which is Venice. This will be our final day and destination, our last night. After we have breakfast, we will be heading over to a local craftsman's, and they are making oars for the gondola. Kind of cool as we start our day here, and our day will be ending with the boat itself. So this first part of our day is going to be indeed visiting the oar makers for the boats, followed by a walking tour through iconic St. Mark's Square, viewing of the Bridge of Sai. Then we get to travel by boat to the island of Murano. It's about a 20-minute boat ride from what I understand. And then once there, we're going to be seeing a glass blowing demonstration. From some of the past guests that have done this part of the trip, they have come back just saying this is one of the most amazing parts of the trip. So I'm really looking forward to it. That afternoon, we're going to be off, and that evening then we will be doing a gondola ride followed by a live performance of a local orchestra. And from what I understand, they will be playing some music from Vivaldi. So for those of you that had that art appreciation, music appreciation in college, here we go. Vivaldi it is. Looking at the questions that have come in this week, the topic I wanted to discuss is a good one as well. I think that looking at each of our schedules and our off time is important, and I'm trying to get the tour manager to identify what time we're going to be ending each day, so we really know exactly what time our free time is. So if we want to be scheduling any tours on our own or getting tickets to anything, we will know that timing. So I will get that information to you as soon as it is provided to me so that we can move forward with any of those individual plans as well. We do have the Coliseum set, and we do have the museum in Florence set. So for those of you guys that are going to be joining on that, those 2 days with the free afternoons, we do have confirmed, and then the other ones I will be getting to you guys soon. I hope you guys had a great week, and I look forward to talking with you next week. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.